lost my mom when I was 7. And my dad became unemployed at the same time. I also stayed out of school for our academic term. And my brother stayed out of school for our academic session. These were my circumstances growing up in Makoko. Until I attended a program that changed my circumstances. It was a program for vulnerable young people in my community. I was just 14. I was introduced to leadership, self-esteem, and I thought I can change my community, I can do something about it. So I went into my community and started talking to young people. I spoke to over 3,000 young people, and I found out that only 1 in 10 young people would have access to the 21st century skills needed to change their circumstances, such as poverty. And that's why I started Skill2Rural Bootcamp. Skill2Rural Bootcamp is a bootcamp where young people in rural and underserved communities, such as slum, IDP camps, identify problems within their communities and co-create solutions to them using design thinking. So as they are co-creating, they're actually developing the 21st century skills. So it's actually like an experiential learning and learning by doing. Through the bootcamp, they also have access to mentors who provide support to them and support them to create a solution and to also get to implement that solution in their community. For example, one of the solutions in the bootcamp is called the Community Tech Lab that is currently empowering young people within their own community with digital skills. And for me, this is what change means to me. And some of those young people have also gone to the university to take on leadership roles within their university. Now they know they can do something within their community and they can now develop the skills needed to get opportunities and transition into the workforce. And lastly, we also have like a digital curriculum where actually that any volunteer, we've gotten like over 100 volunteers, where any volunteers within anywhere in Nigeria can actually go to like use the digital curriculum to train them on like topics like money management, on leadership, on sustainable development goals, and many other topics while co-creating solutions to their own problems within their communities. And what am I currently asking for is that I currently work with Refugee Education UK, and I noticed that young refugees and asylum seekers within the UK also face similar circumstances. Currently, there are about 1,600 asylum seekers, young asylum seekers in London currently, and last year there were about 89,000 people who were seeking asylum in the UK. 80% of those are unaccompanied asylum seeking minors. And currently, by 2030 rather, the UK will lose £120 billion because of the lack of shortage skills, or because of like people who don't have the skills to integrate into the workforce. But I believe that young people from low-income communities in the UK and young people from forced migration background, whether refugees or asylum seekers, can actually fill in those skill gap. And that's why I'm planning to like replicate Skill2Rural Bootcamp now here in the UK. And what I'm asking for is like advisory support and then funding to start up this initiative here in the UK. So far in Nigeria, we've reached out to like 7,550 young people, and then we're looking forward to do the same in the UK. Life starting point is a lottery, but the future of young people in underserved communities shouldn't be left to chance. Thank you.